It began in the grand halls of the Wilson mansion, where everything sparkled with wealth, except kindness. Mrs. Wilson, a wealthy socialite, was known for her pride and arrogance. She looked down on those who served her, especially her black maid, Grace, who had worked faithfully in her home for years. Grace was gentle, hard-working, and loyal. She treated the mansion as if it were her own, cleaning late into the night, caring for Mrs. Wilson's children, and never complaining. But to Mrs. Wilson, none of that mattered. She only saw Grace as the help. One afternoon, Mrs. Wilson noticed her diamond necklace missing. Panic turned into anger, and without asking questions, she pointed the finger at Grace. "It must be her!" she shouted. "Who else could it be?" Within minutes, police were called. Grace stood trembling, confused and heartbroken, as the officers questioned her in front of the very children she had helped raise. Tears welled in Grace's eyes as she whispered, "I would never steal from you. I've given my life to this house." But Mrs. Wilson refused to listen. She wanted Grace gone, arrested, punished. Just as the police prepared to take Grace away, a small voice broke through the chaos. It was Mrs. Wilson's teenage son. With shaky hands, he pulled the necklace from his pocket. "It wasn't her. It was me," he confessed. He had taken the necklace to impress his friends at school, never realizing the storm it would cause. The room fell silent. Mrs. Wilson's face turned pale. The truth was undeniable. The real thief wasn't the loyal maid she accused, but her own child. Shame washed over her as she looked at Grace, who still had tears streaming down her face. The officers left, shaking their heads at the injustice nearly done. Mrs. Wilson tried to apologize, but her words felt hollow. Grace, with quiet dignity, simply said, "Trust is fragile, madam. Once broken, it cannot be polished like silver." From that day on, Mrs. Wilson carried the heavy weight of her arrogance. The community soon learned what happened, and whispers followed her wherever she went. Grace, however, walked away with her head held high, her reputation untarnished, her dignity intact. And the lesson was clear. Sometimes the wealthiest homes can hide the poorest hearts. Do you think Mrs. Wilson truly deserved forgiveness? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories that reveal the truth about humanity.